Well, hello there. Welcome back. Now, how was your trip to Halloween Town? You just returned recently, right? Oh, great. That's good to hear. Now, I got your email, and so I understand you're interested in booking our Winter Getaway now. Is that correct? All right. Well, yeah, you mentioned that you were thinking along something along the lines of kind of a magical retreat, and right when you said that, something came to mind, and I think it might be the perfect holiday getaway for you. Yeah, it's actually a Hogsmeade holiday. So essentially you would be going to Hogsmeade and surrounding areas, so that would include Diagon Alley and some dwellings and various other local destinations in that vicinity. Does that sound like something that might be what you're looking for? Okay, good. I thought it might be. Well, I have this kind of catalog here. It's just centered around the Hogsmeade holiday. So we'll go over it, and I also have the itinerary here, and I thought we could review that just to make sure everything's in line with what you are thinking, and then we can go ahead and book it if you like. All right? Well, yeah, actually, you're one of our VIP customers, so the entire package would be 50% off. Yeah. Okay? Great. So the first thing you would be doing is, let's take a look here. You could be checking into the Three Broomsticks, and that's where you'll be staying. You can either choose to stay there or the Leaky Cauldron, but we do recommend the Three Broomsticks, especially during that time of year. They have a really nice kind of festive theme that they have, and all of the decorative items, and it's a little bit more cozy and comfy. Yeah. Yes, all of the meals are included in the entire package, so even when you're venturing away from the Three Broomsticks, yeah, breakfast, lunch, and dinner is covered, as well as snacks and drinks, things of that variety. Definitely when you're at the Three Broomsticks, I recommend trying the butterbeer, because that's what they're known for. So that's the first day, and then on day 2 of your trip, you're actually going to be attending quite a special event. It's a very personal event. It's a welcome brunch with Mrs. Weasley. And she doesn't host this brunch for everyone. She only hosts it for a very unique group of people. And it's one-on-one, so you'll be able to ask her any questions that you might have and just kind of chat with her. She's a lovely woman. So, yeah. Yes, very maternal. So she'll make you feel right at home, definitely. And that will be at the Burrow. And then day 3 of your trip, you're going to be actually going into Gringotts and reserving a vault there where you can store all of your personal items that you've brought with you, and you can keep all of the items that you're going to be purchasing until you decide to head home. Well, security can be an issue, especially if you're going to be getting some magical items while you're there, so we always recommend that. And the vault is free of charge to visitors, especially if you're going to be there under 3 weeks, which you are, so we always recommend it. Plus, it's a great place to see if you've never been there. Very interesting. Day 4 of your trip, you're going to be perusing the magical Menagerie. And I'll show you kind of some pictures here in the catalog. And you'll be bringing this catalog home with you, no problem. It's more like a brochure, I guess. So the Magical Menagerie is a rather unique pet shop. And so you'll be able to kind of have a look and see if there's any animals that kind of you can't live without. It's a great place to see. Even if you don't end up adopting any pets, it's definitely a great place to check out. Day 5 is, I have to say, one of the highlights when I took this vacation. I took the same holiday last year, and I'll be doing it again this year. And day 5 was you're going to actually go on a train ride, and right after your train ride, the following day you're going to be touring Hogwarts. Yeah, so day 5 of your trip will be the actual train ride itself, which is an experience that I definitely recommend you partake of while you're visiting. And then day 6, you'll be touring Hogwarts. And the tour itself is quite unique because it's from one of the spirits that reside there. A very curious but well-meaning woman, and you'll see what I mean when you get there. So then, after you go on the tour, this part of your vacation, you'll be staying at Hogwarts for 3 or 4 days. And, actually, let me see, 1, 2, 3 days. And then you'll be heading back to the Hogsmeade area. Yeah. So while you're at Hogwarts, so on day 7 of your vacation, you'll be going to a Muggle studies workshop that is amazing. I attended it last year. I was a little bit hesitant. Yeah, but it's definitely worth it. Yeah. Day 8, you'll be getting a tea leaf reading from Sybill Trelawney, and she's a hoot. She is a very peculiar woman, but I had a tea leaf reading not last year when I went, but the year before, because last year it was just all booked out by the time I reserved my spot, but it was an experience, yeah, in and of itself, definitely. Day 9, you'll be attending an herbology class with Professor Sprout, and it's completely and utterly interesting. You'll learn about all of the different herbs and plants that they have there on the premises. It's fantastic. They have this lovely greenhouse, and the professor is quite stern at times, but she's very informative. Yeah. And then on day 10, you'll actually be not taking the train back. You'll actually be taking another means of magical transportation that you'll find out while you're there. And on day 10, you'll be back in Hogsmeade, and you'll be picking out a wand at Ollivanders, which I got mine 3 Christmases ago, and every year though I go back and have them just kind of fine tune it, or rather it chose me, I didn't choose it. So yeah. Okay, so day 11, you're going to be getting some sweets at Honeydukes Sweetshop. And again, this is all part of your package, so you'll have a kind of voucher where you can get a wide variety of sweets that they have there. Some I recommend more than others, especially when it comes to a certain jelly bean that you might have heard of. And then day 12, you'll be having an appointment at St. Mungo's Hospital for Magical Maladies and Injuries. And this appointment is essentially just to ensure that everything is in working order while you're there. It's more of an experience because you'll be able to kind of consult with the doctor about any issues that you might be having to make sure you're in tip-top shape for the last day of your trip. I'll get to that later, but in order to be able to attend the event held on the last day, you need a medical clearance because there are a lot of people at this particular event. And so we ask that all of our visitors go and just speak with the healer just to make sure everything's in working order and to get your medical certificate so that you're cleared for it. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's no shots or anything involved. It's very simple and straightforward, just a little checkup. Okay? And day 13 of your trip, you're going to be getting to do a little book shopping at Flourish and Blots. Lovely place. They have some great historical books there, and the owner is extremely knowledgeable. She'll be able to tell you all about the books that you might find interesting, and you get to take one home with you as well. Day 14, you're going to be, this is one of the highlights, another one of the highlights, I think, in my opinion. You're going to be selecting a feathery companion at Ilop's Owl Emporium. Yes. They know virtually everything about owl care, the items you'll need to purchase along with the owl in order to ensure that it's properly nourished and the whole 9 yards. And they have a fantastic selection of owls. I think they have something about 30 owls, something like that. So, day 15, you'll be, this is a rather unusual addition that has just been put on the itinerary this year. You'll be meeting Beatrix Lestrange at Bargain & Burke's, and we only suggest this for our clientele who we know can handle this sort of thing. She is a rather sinister character, and Bargain & Burke's can be a somewhat sinister place. So you'll be meeting her there, and it's mainly just for, again, the experience. And we always like to expose certain clientele to both sides of the coin to show you both good and bad, the dark and light magic aspect of Hogsmeade and the surrounding areas. So that's kind of how we integrate the darker side of things. Day 16, you will be purchasing new robes at Madame Malkin's, and that is in preparation for the last event, which is day 17, where you'll be attending the infamous and completely fabulous Yule Ball. And that's also why you need your health clearance, because it is a rather crowded event. And that's also, they do a little bit of a psychiatric evaluation also during, just a tiny one, at your examinations. So they don't want any unsavory characters kind of sneaking into the event. So that's what that's all about. So does that sound like something that's right up your alley, or? Oh, good. Okay, I thought it might be. Well, then you know what? I already have all of your information from last time, so I don't need to worry about it. You're a regular client of ours. So will you be using the same payment method? Okay, great. Yeah, we don't charge you until you confirm it, which is a week before, so you don't need to worry about any of that. Yeah. All right. Okay, great. Well, I'll put you down then. I'm so glad that it sounds like something you're interested in. I know you'll have an amazing time. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll send you all the confirmations out about a week in advance. In the meantime, please take this itinerary home with you, as well as the brochure, and I'll look forward to chatting with you very, very soon. Okay, great.